seemed like a dream state, and it turned out it was a little dream. I was a beautiful little, whether it's Vietnamese or Oriental little boy, and had a lovely gingham outfit on. My hair was clean and cut, and then there was sort of a cloud that came over, and then the reality was I was a not clean, dirty little boy living in a village that everyone's job was to work. Very busy, lots of people, very loud, couldn't understand what they were saying, and the mentality was you have to work hard. This is where you were born, this is what you do, you'll never get ahead, and that's it. And sort of when we went out, it was the bigger perspective, and of course, there's a city nearby and people are born into that, and that's where they stay, and everybody works hard, but you don't get to change out of that. If you were born poor, you stay poor. If you're born in a city, you stay in a city.
And what was the higher learning then when you went way above that?
The higher learning was if you work hard and you educate yourself and you sort of follow your passion, maybe you can get yourself out of that situation. And so when I saw myself going back, working harder, learning things, talking to others instead of just working hard and doing our own thing. And then when I was a little older, I was working hard, I was in the city, but then I wasn't following my passion. I was just working hard to try and get ahead financially. And so then the death was, I stressed myself out so much of trying to get ahead financially that I died of stressful causes. And then that changed the learning that if you follow your passion, it's not stressful. And it's easy to work harder, so to speak, when it is your passion and you enjoy. And if I can always remember it, if it feels right, then that's not hard work. And I don't have to have a premature death.
It's playful. When you're in the play of playing with your passion, there's no stress related with it.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I need to keep remembering the new belief to have a longer life.
A longer life and playing in the field of your passions. So you saw that out into the future?
Yes, yeah. And it felt better too. When I pictured sort of my old belief and just work hard to get out, that did not play out well. So it's all enjoyment, pleasure, and passion, and helping others. And
was there a colour with that as well?
Purple.
Purple.
Like a pale purple, like a lilac purple.
Oh, so lilac's all about forgiveness. So it's the angel of forgiveness, and forgiveness creates transformation. So begin to look at the situation as a lesson from your soul. Is there a person or an event that needs to be forgiven unconditionally? What did you learn from the experience? Every stressful situation teaches us more about ourselves. Yeah. So, yeah, it removes the blocks and sets you free when you forgive yourself, forgive others. Forgive yourself for that pattern.
I could be blocking myself.
So yeah, really see that beautiful lilac colour out in the future where you're in your passion and working it as a playful thing. That's not a stressful thing. It's an enjoyable thing.
Thank you.
Cool. How was your mining the Akash?
Not what I expected. Didn't get many images or visions, but I did have sort of the feeling of the lifetimes. And so what came through for me was my anxiety has come from many, many lifetimes. And it's been all around me and right through me. And there was a very large eye that appeared. And I took that as either somebody's watching that happen to me or that I should be watching for the anxiety. and that it no longer serves me, and all it does is produce stress, and that's what's holding me back, is always the anxiety. So even though I've always resisted sort of deep relaxation, because I felt like I might be falling asleep some of the times, that it does, the anxiety goes against what I'm actually trying to do. And so it's time to let that go, and the deep relaxation has to be what, as soon as I notice the anxiety, if I see the anxiety, then it has to be the deep relaxation. That has to come first, because my body can go into a state of deep relaxation and peace. And peace isn't selfish. That's what everybody wants. And it's unfair of me to always try and help other people when I'm not feeling that feeling that I know that they're going for too. So I owe that to myself too.
Yeah, because in that peace, you're holding the space of peace for others. It's like that guitar vibration. If you're holding that space of peace, others will feel peace around you.
And if I can resonate in that, then that is going to help.
Helping you and others. Beautiful.
It's a whole new belief.
Great.
Yes.
So it's not just the belief you've brought back, but that experience of feeling peace.